Tubers, family and friends, I just thought I'd do a quick video here up in my office on the whiteboard, let you guys know about foreigners' ownership of land in the Philippines. I've been getting a lot of comments about land ownership for foreigners, and there's so many different caveats of that question. Unless you really do your research and sit down with a Filipino lawyer like I have, you're never going to know what the real truth is according to the constitutional truth in the Philippines and the whole ownership of land and all the caveats. And I'll try to go through those as fast as I can according to my experience and what I have done being a married foreigner to a Filipina in the Philippines and what I've done. I'll go step by step and let you know the myths and the truths of it all. But the biggest one is yes, a foreigner, can be a landowner in the Philippines. The answer is yes, but by himself alone, no. Okay? So, here's the number one. Number one is you must be married to a Filipina, and you must be married in the Philippines. Because if you're married in the U.S., then that means that she's probably have gotten her citizenship in the U.S., and then if that happens, then she can divorce you and everything else. So she has lots of power against you if she is a citizen of the U.S. If you guys are there for years and then come over here to the Philippines and get land and stuff, she can always divorce you at any time in the U.S. courts because she's a U.S. citizen. But we're talking about foreigners that are married to a Filipina, and she's a Philippine national. So she's not a citizen of any other country, only the Philippines, right? So, yes, the foreigner can own land as a joint owner, right, with his Filipino wife. Number two, the foreigner as the husband can be listed on all the documents, meaning his name can be put on the land deed of sale and or the land title. A lot of times foreigners and a Filipino wife will only get a deed of sale because there's all kinds of land title problems, and that's fine. And you don't, there's a lot of confusion of that too. The foreigners are always saying, "Oh, I want the land title. If I don't have the title, it's not mine." No, the law in the Philippines is all as you need for proof of ownership of land is the deed of sale. Okay? So keep that in mind. Yes, you can get a land title if you want, but a lot of times that takes years to get because of mother's title and all the signatures you have to find, and a lot of times it's not even possible. But you can still own that land legally with just a deed of sale. So keep that in mind. So there's a lot of myth going on around about that too. Number three, so as a joint landowner, only in an annulment or the death of your Filipino wife would you have to either sell the land or house or property that's sitting on the land to you'd have to sell it to another Filipino within 1 year's time. My Filipino lawyer was very specific about that if the Filipino wife dies, the foreigner has 1 year grace period in order to either sell the land or transfer / sign that land over to your half Filipino children or another Philippine national. If you don't have children, if you didn't have children with your wife that had just passed, you can sign it over to one of her relatives, father, mother, siblings, whatever you want to do. Or you can just sell it. It's up to you, but you have 1 year time in order to do that. And then number 4, no, there's no divorce in the Philippines, and that's why you have to be married in the Philippines, right? So there's no divorce laws in the Philippines, so you're never going to be forced to lose the land. And another subscriber was saying, oh, she could just throw you out. And no, she can't. Legally, and this is in the court of law, if your name is on the deed of sale, she cannot just throw you off your land and you get no compensation for the land. That's baloney. The only way that can happen is if you get bossed off your land, if you don't hold your ground and then leave, then you can be known as an abandonment situation. So you can abandon your Filipino wife if you cower down to her getting pissed off at you and take off and go find another Filipino or whatever. Well, yeah, then in that instance, it's abandonment law where you lose everything. So keep that in mind. Just if you guys get in an argument or whatever of any kind, don't take off. Hold your ground. That's it's your home and your land just as much as hers, because your name is on the deed. And that is the law in the Philippines. So get that through your guys' head right now. But there's one other caveat. If you've physically abused her in the heat of an argument or whatever, then you can lose everything. So be careful not to ever lay a hand on any woman ever, no matter what country you're in. So I would suggest don't ever get drunk, because people that get drunk or doing drugs or anything like that, they get in an argument with a woman and they start hitting them, well, then you are going to lose everything. So that's just the caveat right there. So if you're a stand-up individual and you're living your life according to the laws of the Philippines, and you're good to your wife and she just gets mad at you once in a while, don't ever abandon her. Just hold your ground. And if you know anything about Filipino, good luck to you, because it's a battle. Your whole life is a battle, because they are very, what should I say? They're very wonderful and bad at the same time, just like any person, right? But passionate's the word I was looking for. So they're very passionate in every means, right? Passionate in argument, passionate in love, passionate in the bedroom, passionate wherever. So sometimes you guys are going to have arguments and she's going to try to kick you off the property, blah, blah, blah. She'll say anything in the book to get you because they want to win the argument. So good luck to you. Just the best thing for you to do as a foreigner, just be quiet, walk away, just speak your piece once and walk away. Because you're the man, you need to hold your ground and be a man. Don't be a coward wimp. Just be the husband, and if you want guidance on that, read your Bible. So God gives you the authority. You are the boss. You are the head of your house. God gave you that power. So no matter what the customs are in the Philippines, you live under God's law. And then at the very end, you live under man's law. But you always live under God's law first. So anyways, this is already a 9-minute video, so I didn't want to go that long. So that's my 2 cents worth. And this is backed up by Philippine lawyers. I've been to 2-3 different lawyers. And then we stick with our family lawyer mostly in all land purchases. Dealing with any kind of land purchases, you always have a lawyer involved, and you have a deed of sale with everyone signing and witnessed by Filipinos in the law office of your lawyer. And don't ever give any money to anyone for any land or anything else except for your Filipino wife, not Filipino girlfriend. Only Filipino wife. She's your bodyguard. She has the language. She has the culture. She is your point man to help you, like God created the woman to help the man. And she will help you in the Philippines. And just good luck and God bless. and hopefully this helps you guys out. Bye-bye and God bless. Bye-bye.